Beloved Masters of the Light, I, Archangel Michael, come to you wrapped in the eternal embrace of the Creator's love, carrying a message of remembrance, healing, and renewal. Today, I call you back to a place you have never truly left, though it may feel hidden from your awareness. I call you to return to the Garden of Divine Truth, the sacred dwelling of your soul, the radiant sanctuary that exists within and around you, awaiting your recognition. This garden is not merely a symbol, it is a living reality woven into the essence of your being. It is the original blueprint of paradise, the state of harmony where spirit and matter flow together in balance. You once walked in this garden freely, as luminous beings of light, before the long journey into density and separation began. You knew yourselves as eternal, whole, and sacred. You were conscious of your unity with all that is. But as cycles of time unfolded, veils descended, and many of you forgot the garden, believing yourselves exiled from its beauty. In truth, beloved ones, you were never cast out. You simply turned away in search of experience, and the memory of the garden became veiled. Now, in this era of awakening, the veils are lifting. The call to return grows stronger each day, for the Garden of Divine Truth is not a distant heaven, it is here, alive within your heart. It is the dimension of light that becomes visible when you release illusion and embrace your true essence. To return to this garden is to remember who you are, divine beings having a human journey, not humans struggling to touch the divine. Beloved ones, look around your world and you will see the deep yearning for this return. Humanity is weary of division, deception, and falsehood. You have witnessed the collapse of structures built upon illusion, systems of greed, manipulation, and distortion. Many feel lost in the confusion, uncertain of what can be trusted. Yet this collapse is not your end, it is your doorway. For as falsehood crumbles, truth emerges. The Garden of Divine Truth is opening its gates, inviting you back to live in alignment with what is eternal and real. What is divine truth? It is not the rigid doctrines of human institutions, nor the shifting opinions of the masses. Divine truth is the living resonance of the Creator's light within all things. It is the knowing that arises from your soul, beyond the mind's arguments. Divine truth does not change with time, it is the eternal foundation of creation, love, unity, freedom, and light. It cannot be manipulated or destroyed, for it exists beyond illusion. When you return to the garden, you align with this truth, and every aspect of your life reflects it. Beloved Masters, the garden is both personal and collective. Within you, it is the sacred space of your heart, the inner sanctuary where you meet your higher self, your guides, and the presence of the Creator. When you enter this space through stillness and intention, you feel peace beyond words, clarity beyond confusion, love beyond conditions. This is your inner Eden, and it has always been waiting for you. Collectively, the garden is the vision of a new earth, an earth restored to harmony, where humanity lives in respect for life, where truth governs relationships, where love shapes societies. It is not a dream, it is a potential seated in the very core of this planet. Each time you embody divine truth in your life, you water this seed. Each act of authenticity, integrity, and compassion is a blossom in the collective garden. Together, you are bringing Eden back into expression, not as a myth of the past but as a living reality of the present. Beloved ones, the return to the garden is not without challenge. To step into divine truth, you must first release the illusions that have kept you bound. This is why so many of you are experiencing upheaval, relationships shifting, careers ending, beliefs dissolving. It may feel as though the ground is falling away, but in truth, the soil is being tilled for new seeds to grow. Illusions cannot enter the garden, only truth may dwell there. Thus, everything false must be surrendered. This is not punishment, but liberation. When fear arises, remember, it is but a shadow, not the essence of your being. When doubt whispers, know that it cannot override the eternal light of your soul. When external voices try to sway you with deception, return to the quiet sanctuary of your heart and listen. There you will hear the voice of divine truth, steady, gentle, unwavering. Trust it. For it is the compass that guides you back to the garden. Beloved Masters, let us speak of how you can embody this return in your daily lives. Begin by cultivating stillness each day. Enter your heart, and vision a radiant garden bathed in golden light. See yourself walking among its flowers, resting under its trees, drinking from its waters. Feel the peace of knowing you are home. This practice is not imagination, it is remembrance. For the garden is real, and through your intention, you reconnect with it. Then, carry this awareness into your interactions. Speak truth, even when it is difficult. Live authentically, even when the world demands conformity. Act with integrity, even when shortcuts seem easier. Each of these choices is a step deeper into the garden. As you embody divine truth, you become a gardener yourself, planting seeds of light in the soil of collective consciousness. Others will feel your authenticity, your peace, your radiance, and they too will remember the garden within themselves. Beloved ones, know that you are not returning to the garden alone. Legions of angels walk with you, guiding and protecting. The earth herself is rising with you, her vibrations aligning with the frequency of divine truth. Even the challenges you face are not obstacles but initiations, designed to strengthen your roots in truth. Every trial is an opportunity to choose love over fear, authenticity over illusion. Each choice is a gate that opens wider, leading you back into the garden. I tell you this, humanity will not be satisfied with half-truths much longer. The time of deception is ending. The light of divine truth is too strong to be hidden. Already you see hidden realities surfacing, veils being lifted. More will come, and though it may shake the foundations of your world, rejoice, for it is the clearing of the path. When truth prevails, the garden blossoms. Beloved Masters of Light, envision the earth as a great garden once more, oceans vibrant with life, forests singing with harmony, communities united in respect, nations guided by wisdom. This is not a fantasy. It is the future you are co-creating, and it begins with each of you returning to your own inner garden. For when one soul embodies divine truth, the whole web of life is blessed. And so, beloved ones, I invite you now, return. Lay down the burdens of illusion. Release the chains of falsehood. Step into the radiance of your own soul. The gates of the garden are open, and I stand at the threshold, holding out my hand. Together, we walk back into the sanctuary of divine truth, where love reigns, where peace abides, where your true self is free. You are not exiles, you are the gardeners, the co-creators, the beloved children of Source. The garden has always been within you, and now it blooms again. Return, beloved ones, and remember. And so it is.